You stand now at the crossroads of your life. Before you lie two roads, one paved with the harsh stones of discipline, the other lined with the soft weeds of ease. Make no mistake, both roads carry pain, but only one of them leads to honor. The pain of discipline is sharp, but it is clean. It carves you. It forces you to rise early, to fight through fatigue, to silence the voice that whispers, rest. It demands your attention when the world begs for distraction. It asks you to sacrifice now for the glory of later. The pain of regret, it lingers. It poisons slowly. It visits in the dead of night and asks, what if? It echoes in the hollow chambers of the man who knew he could have been more. If only he had dared, if only he had endured. You must understand this. Discipline is the companion of freedom. It is not the enemy. It is the gatekeeper. Without it, you are not free. You are at the mercy of impulse, of weakness, of decay. And yet, how many among us flee from it? How many choose the comfort of now and abandon the power of tomorrow? There are no great men who were not first disciplined men. There are no victories without sweat, no honor without sacrifice. Those who rise from the ashes do so not because they wished, but because they acted. And so I say to you, choose your pain wisely. Let it be the ache of early mornings, not the torment of missed chances. Let it be the sting of sacrifice, not the sorrow of potential wasted. This world does not owe you ease. It owes you nothing. If you want meaning, you must carve it from stone. If you want legacy, you must sweat it into the earth. If you want peace, you must earn it through war. War against your own weakness. War against the seduction of regret. We are not here to be pampered. We are here to persevere. We are not made for comfort. We are made for conquest. And the enemy, my friend, is not out there. The enemy is the voice inside, the one that tells you to wait, to give in, to compromise. Silence it. You must rise each day as if summoned to battle, because you are. Not against nations, but against excuses. Not against tyrants, but against temptation. Do not wait for motivation. It is a liar. It comes when you no longer need it. What you need, what you must forge, is resolve. Discipline is forged in the furnace of repetition. It is not born. It is built. By saying no when the world says yes. By standing firm when your legs tremble. By doing what must be done, especially when you do not feel like doing it. You think courage is the absence of fear. No! Courage is marching forward in spite of it. It is discipline that drags you into the storm when fear says, stay in bed. It is discipline that plants your feet when the winds of doubt try to uproot you. And make no mistake, doubt will come. Fear will come. You will feel small, inadequate, outmatched. But that is the proving ground. That is where men are made. If you only fight when it is easy, you will never win the war. Somewhere in your mind lives the man you were meant to be. He waits behind every hard decision you avoid. He waits in the silence after your excuses fade. And he wonders every day if you will find the strength to become him. Will you? You speak of dreams, but do you bleed for them? You speak of greatness, but do you crawl through the mud for it? You say you want more, but do you suffer for it? Discipline is the price. It is the rent you pay for becoming who you were meant to be. No man is remembered for the things he intended to do. He is remembered for the things he did and did again and again when no one watched. There is no glory in comfort. There is no strength in surrender. There is no victory in regret. You will suffer either way. Make it count. Let your scars tell the story of effort, not avoidance. Let your pain be the proof that you stood tall when others fell. Do not ask for the path to be easier. Ask only for the will to endure it. Ask only to be the man who does not quit. You must build your life like a fortress, brick by brick, hour by hour, laid not in haste, but with intention, no shortcuts, no excuses, only work. Action is your weapon, not thought, not hope, not planning. Action. The man who acts wins. He may stumble, he may fall, but he rises again, hardened by failure, while the man who hesitates is lost. You do not need permission to begin. You do not need applause to continue. You need only the will to move forward, no matter how heavy the burden. You think discipline is suffering? Then you have never felt the weight of regret. It is not a burden you carry once. It is a shadow that follows you forever. But discipline frees you. It lifts your chin, straightens your spine. It whispers, "You are not finished," when the world tells you to give in. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the comfortable. This is the way of the few, the uncommon, the forged. You do not become strong by avoiding pain. You become strong by walking into it, and through it, and past it. You will not always win. You will not always be praised. But you will always have one thing, yourself. And if that self is disciplined, unbroken, relentless, then the world cannot take anything from you. Success is not one great act. It is 1,000 quiet victories. Waking early when no one sees, refusing the comfort of quitting, doing what you said you would do long after the feeling is gone. You must be iron. You must be fire. You must be the storm that does not pass. Because the world will test you. It will beat upon your gates. It will tempt you with rest, with pleasure, with silence. But you are not here to yield. You are not here to be soft. You are here to be useful, to be disciplined, to be worthy of the breath you take and the time you're given. There is no future for the man who avoids hard things. There is only delay and decay, and the long bitter ache of what might have been. One day, the dust will settle, the noise will fade, and you will stand alone with yourself. There will be no crowds, no clapping hands, only silence and memory. And in that moment, you will ask, did I fight for what mattered? Did I give everything I had? Did I become the man I was destined to be? Let the answer be yes. Let the world say of you, he was not the fastest, not the strongest, but he was unbreakable. He did not retreat when life grew cruel. He did not hide when fear drew near. He bore the weight. He held the line. Let your days speak louder than your words. Let your habits declare your destiny. Let your pain be proof that you lived as a man, not a shadow. For regret is a prison, and discipline is the key. But the key must be turned every day. There will always be a reason to wait. There will always be a reason to stop. And yet, those who rise in spite of the reasons. They rise because the fire within burns hotter than the doubt without. You are not here to be average. You are not here to watch from the crowd. You are here to build, to endure, to conquer. So wake with fire in your chest, stand with steel in your bones, and meet each day as if history watches, because it does. There are no ordinary moments. There are no spare hours. Your life is the sum of your choices, and now is the hour to choose, discipline or regret, honor or hesitation, victory or decay. So rise now, rise again tomorrow. Bleed with purpose, fight with pride, and when your body breaks, let your spirit rise in its place, because one truth remains unshaken. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Choose your weight while you still can.